Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today we are setting up my journal for the month of October. I have September back here, but I had counted pages because I'm not actually finished with September at the time of filming this, but we are setting up for October anyway. I have Seasonal Love here by Live Love Posh, and I've used the October pages a decent amount so far in a few different videos, some of which you haven't seen yet. So I don't want to say I don't have a ton of stickers left. There's a little bit left, but what I decided was that when I have leftovers like this, I felt like it would be really helpful to use in this journal. So in a video that I don't think you've seen yet based on my schedule, but maybe, I'm not sure. What I did was I cut this bottom piece of the scrapbook sticker paper out because it was easier for me to rip the way I wanted when it's cut out. However, now I want this one. So I'm just gonna move this and I put it down with washi there. And I think we're gonna use this whole piece now. In another video, I pulled this because this is a big sticker. I pulled it out and then tried ripping it, and I had a hard time with it. So I just felt like it's easier to do when the back of it isn't sticky. And so we're just gonna split this in half diagonally, and I'm purposefully ripping it because I want it to have that look versus perfectly cut in a diagonal. So we're just gonna go corner to corner here. Okay, just like that. Next, and this is actually sort of practice for me because I'm going to start a junk journal of our engagement. And the journal has arrived, but all the supplies that I want to use in the journal have not arrived. So I'm hoping it's a video you'll see soon, but I'm really excited. Well, I'm hoping it's a video that you'll see soon. I have not filmed the video, so hopefully it works, but I'm excited about documenting the engagement process and like our venue search and all of that in a junk journal. I don't know how much of it will be on camera. I have all the paperwork and like promotional flyers and stuff from the venues that we've seen so far. And once we have our venue chosen, I'm probably going to include some of the other ones in the junk journal and just like notes about it. You know, okay, well, we liked this, but we didn't choose it because this. And I'm just starting to collect all these different things that I could include in one. So we'll see how it goes. All right, now that we've got these down, we have Black Shapes from Mojo Jojo Plans. I'm very energized right now. I'm very excited about getting my journal set up. And I'm going to put this sticker right here. I know it makes some of you crazy when I just pull randomly from the page and I don't go in any specific order. I apologize. We'll try to be better. Sometimes it's just whatever sticker is closest to me. Okay, put this here and then put this over here. That's cute. And then we have, no, not that yet. Alpha Basics Volume 2. I'm going to slow down a little bit. I'm excited, so I'm moving quickly, but I don't want this to come across as rushed. So let's use these orange letters here. And the reason that I'm using this sticker book instead of the alphabet letters from Seasonal Love is because I counted first and I realized I don't have enough for both Hello and October, which I want to include. I can do October, which we'll do with those letters, but I didn't have enough for both, so I had to make a choice. Pop these in. Look how easy it is to set up a cute journal. This is really such a simple process. And then we're coming back to Seasonal Love. So O, right? O-C-T-O-B-E-R. O should be in the middle. Am I out of O's? There's zeros. So instead what we're going to do is cut off the Q's because I really don't need Q. It's not going to be perfect, but it's fine for me. So we're going to put O in the middle. be, oh wait, I shouldn't have used that O yet. The hard thing here is trying to figure out what other color letters I have. That's like my biggest gripe with multi-color letter stickers. Now, hopefully the T's, yeah, I have a black T, that's fine. C, I'd want a purple. I don't have a purple. Ugh. Do I care? Let me go to ER because that'll be easier for me. But yeah, that's my biggest gripe with stickers like this. Okay. It's probably my only gripe with stickers like this. So I need O and C. My O is orange, my C is orange or black. If I put this, I think we're gonna switch again. These are pretty easy to pull up. Because now I can do the orange C, and then we have the purple on both ends, which is cute. That's not bad, right? O-C-T-O-B-E-R. We are spelled right. Okay. Now, I thought it would be cute to include just like some stickers here. Not a ton because I want to create some space to do some journaling because this is my journal. So we'll add like a little leaf here, and I probably have room for something right over here. Let's do this like bench scene. Okay. Yeah, that's a good opening page. Now I need to bend down. I have these stencils that I bought from Chrissy-Anne Designs, and they're not going to be wide enough for this space. So we're going to get my ruler out, and also let's take out a mild liner, and we're going to do kind of two-parter here with lines. So for each line, I'm going to go with one there, and then we're going to go over it in black. Look how cute that looks. Okay, now let's space it a little bit. Just kind of like eyeballing. It's about 2.5 dots. And this gives me space to write about October. Usually I use this space as the month begins to write about what I'm excited about for the month, because at the end of the month, I do kind of a monthly recap. You could also use like double box stickers here that have lines in them. That's a little bit less work than what I'm doing now, but this really isn't a difficult process. It just takes a couple of minutes. Oops, I moved it. I shouldn't have moved it yet. You can also just do the lines in black and then go over it with a highlighter. That'll work the same way. I'm not that skilled and the lines wouldn't be straight. And so this is just the way I'm doing it. It looks like there's a little bit of different spacing between some of them, and that's okay with me. My journal is not a place for me to need perfection or to really redo things. Why did that sound weird? Redo anything. This I fixed, but and there we go. So quick, but oops, I'm trying to put this back on. So quick, but such like it packs a big punch as the opening pages for the month. So I'm really excited about how this is coming out. Okay, next up, we need my one line per day. So I think I want to use this orange actually here. And we're going to use this tip. And we'll do one. I'm going to use this side of it. These are zebra dot markers. one line per day. And then we're going to take something that's a little bit thicker. In this case, I'm using a zebra click art and just do cursive over it. Just a really easy way to create a header on the page. Now I need to create dots for each day of the month. So I kind of just eyeball this also. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and then 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm putting these a tiny bit closer because I need one more since there's 31 days in October. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. And then we'll just come in with my pen and do this. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. Okay, looking cute. Now we are ready to kick off the daily pages in October. So this is my Planner Kate Day of the Week stickers. This is probably my favorite planner supply of 2025. I have these for every single month, and the 2026 versions have launched, so I also ordered those, and I'm obsessed with these. If you watched my journal videos last year, I made so many mistakes trying to get my darn journal dated, and these eliminate any errors for me. So I'm obsessed with them, and because this journal, this is a Happy Planner journal, because this has a pocket folder in the back, I just add these to the pocket folder. They don't fit, so you could either fold it, or what I tend to do is just cut them up into weeks, and each week is like another strip. And that has just been the best thing for me with my journal this year. It makes things so easy, and I love them. This is, like I said, my favorite planner product of the year, and it's made my life so much easier. So now we're just going to come in and create a couple of little elements. My rule of thumb with my journal is that I like to have about 1/3 decorated and then 2/3 available to write in. Sometimes I get overwhelmed by having too much blank space, so I like to give myself a little bit of decor so that I'm not feeling like there's so much blank space and I don't know what to fill it with, because I think that when there's too much, it can almost make it harder to write in because you just don't know what to write. So we're just going to kind of fill this bottom space. Now I feel like that's about right. It works for me, and I think that that's good. All right, so my plan is that was Thursday. We have 4 more pages to decorate because I tend to do a week at a time. And I really feel like at this point with this sticker book, I'm kind of in leftover mode. So I just want to continue to use this sticker book until I feel like there aren't really many stickers left for me to use. Because now let me back up. I'm going to use the October stickers for this sticker book. We're of course not going to be able to use the entire sticker book in this moment, but we're going to do the October versions. So I have an idea. For this page, we're just going to continue with these smaller elements, and then maybe add in some scrapbook paper too. And there are certain days that I journal more. There's other days that I'm just kind of recapping my day and I don't feel like I have that much to write about. So for something like this, I'm going to push this in so that I then come kind of creating a line for myself to add in the rest. And then we can use this girl, maybe right here. Just again, filling up the space a little bit. It's not always like the most beautiful or creative, but it works for me, and that's what's important. So we have just like a couple of little elements left over here. So let's add this. Let's just use up this page. And then I have one page that I don't think this sticker book is perforated, but I can probably cut out. Put this here and then this. Okay, so now this page is finished. So what I'm gonna do is actually just take my knife. I don't wanna risk messing up any of the binding in the sticker book. So we're just gonna slice that page out. And then I think I can probably use up this page as well. But the other thing I'm thinking is I may want to use, what was under that? I may want to use some of the stickers in memory keeping. Like, I don't know if I need to use up the page. Let's see. I did buy a backup of the sticker book because I had a feeling that I was going to want to use some for myself, but I also had a feeling that some Patreon members would request them. So I do have 2 of each. All right. I think we're good here. This is a good amount of space. Now, for the next side, my idea was, see if my idea works. My ideas don't always work, but sometimes they do. I had a thought to use these sticker strips and create, I'm doing this in the worst possible way, but create like a little decorative border. This was a horrible choice. The way that I'm doing it is a horrible choice. We're just going to cut here and make it a little bit smaller for me to work with. And then this one we'll put over here. This one I can cut easily there. I'm not going to have enough to do this again with that side, but I do have others. So now let's take the bat and I'm just going to trim it in the sticker book first to make it a little smaller for myself and a little bit easier. And then you can take the other piece here. Then let's do maybe this stripe. I probably need that to be a little bit wider. This. And then the last piece. It's just like a way to use decorative washi if you don't really have a use for it or you have extra and you're not sure what to do with it. Can we fit this here? I know that knife is open. I got to be really careful about that. Let's see if this will fit. Please fit, please fit, please fit. Oh, just under. I can fix it with a little extra of another piece. So I need to put this knife away. It's stressing me out. Okay. Now we're going to trim these off. Let's take this piece back. Well, before I do that, I may as well trim here. Now let's come back over here. And we're just going to add this on right there. And no one will know. If they didn't watch this video, nobody would know. Spin this around. From here. I know that I used this plaid twice on this side of the page and not at all on the other side of the page. I want to say it's intentional because of the space I have, but I'll also explain why I'm okay having more available space on the second page once I get these stickers off my fingers. All right, Sunday, October 5th. This should be a fun day. I'm going to a wedding expo, so that should be really fun. And then we're not going to do Monday. Instead of Monday, we're going to create a week in review section. And that's why I'm okay having more space, because I'm recapping the whole week instead of just one day. Okay. And then we'll just do this like I did with the 1 line per day. And that is enough for me to start with. I have my October opening pages. That was weird. My 1 line per day, and then the first week in October. So I think that we are all set. The sticker book by Live Love Posh. At the time of filming this, it's sold out. However, I'm hoping that by the time you see this video, it'll be back in stock. So don't take my word for it. Just click on the link in the description of the video and you can save with Live Love Posh using code Elise10. Planner Kate, I'll link these as well. Code Elise20 gives you a discount at Planner Kate, and I'll also be sure to link these Mildliner dot markers. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. This is your sign to set up October in your journal. Thank you again, and I'll see you next time.